During my last BTS episode, I visited 3 BTS stations and it turned out to be an amazing day trip. Now in today's video, I continue my journey to the next 5 BTS stations. There were a few hits and misses along the way, but I discovered something truly remarkable. I'm excited to share this with you. Alright guys, we start off at Bhumibol Adulyadej Hospital for today. And that's the station. I'm gonna walk from this one to next station and see if there's anything interesting along the way. But I don't expect one, I just want to make sure that I don't miss anything out. On the left is the hospital of the Air Force, aviation hospital. So that's, not a sightseeing place for sure. On the other side, still very much the Air Force stuff, because the whole area in this area very much belong to the Air Force land. Here, decorated of medical service, RTAF, which is again belong to the Air Force. Sometimes all the architecture, it doesn't have to be the top class or the most luxuries. But sometimes when you find something that really local, it's nice to see as well. And this little guy, the turtle in this area. Normally you see something like the dragon or chicken, right? Or something else to guard the fort or guard the building. But this one they have, turtle. I don't know what that means, maybe a strong shield, maybe? But that's it in this area. On the first station, the hospital and the beautiful architecture just inside. But what I like is at this station, when you walk off, they have this what we normally call skywalk, connected from the BTS direct into the hospital. So that's very helpful as well. I like that. That's it from the first station. And the hospital under the name of former king of Thailand, which is King Rama IX, one of the most loved king in Thailand. It looks like I'm going to be lonely for a while. I don't see anyone walking around here because there's nothing here. So that's another area of the Air Force. It's saying badminton court for the Air Force. I don't know if the normal people can use it. After 5 minutes walk, I would say as a tourist, you've got nothing to do in this area. Skip this station. As you can see, that a really long way to walk, but with the tree it's not too bad. I like it. And on the left again, it belongs to the Air Force. I think it's the accommodation for the Air Force soldier. Is that how you call them? Air Force soldier? I visited the Klong Song community. Things have changed since COVID hit. The place was so quiet, completely different from what I had heard before. Despite the calm atmosphere, I stumbled upon this beautiful Chinese shrine, the place where the local find peace. The government built these amazing new houses along the canal, replacing the old slum. My next stop, BTS Saphan Mai station. Alright, this is what I come for, but as I mentioned, I didn't expect much of what is it in this area. It's a Klong Song community, or the canal number 2 community. Just chat with one of the guy who lived here. He said these blue houses that look all the same, it has been built by one of the department called Jintana. So it used to be, I think people call it slum, but I never see it like that. So they rebuild all the houses and they just get people to pay so they can own the house, but they cannot own the land. They pay like 1,000 to 2,000 baht a month installment for the mortgage, which is really good. they got a really good life along the canal, and I like that. So as I walk along the way, I've talked to quite a few guys and some elderly. He actually mentioned that it used to be much busier before COVID, but after COVID's come, like all the economic just gone, and the workers who used to be here, they might just move back home to the countryside, so it's become really quiet. Walking past one of the beef noodle restaurant, and I read that on the review it said it's one of the best noodles shop that has been standing over 40 years. So let's try how it is. And this place looks like lots of Air Force people come and eat here, because as I said, I've been walking past all the Air Force area, right? The hospital, the academy and everything, and yes, they are right here. I don't need to say more about this place. You can see that from the dish. Considering that this area is really quiet, and you can see that restaurant is packed. And one thing you may not know, when you walk to any restaurant, let's say you haven't do any homework where to go and what to eat at all, there'll be one of the symbols that was the old television program saying this is a good place to eat. It looks like this. So that's it. If you just walk along the street and any restaurant at all with that sticker on, you can assume that at least that restaurant is 30 years old and it must be good. That's why they got the stickers. So really quickly after you walked out from that noodles shop, you will reach the main street road. If you recall, I was crossing that bridge and then I turned left into the small community. That's all. I just go around it. You can actually cross the street with that pedestrian bridge, right? But because I'm filming with the BTS station, I'm gonna go and cross at the BTS station there. Alright, let's go. But you can see that it's totally different from what it is in the alley. That alley is so quiet. And right now I'm reaching Saphan Mai station. So just across the street there's a Jintana market, which is one of the most famous market in Bangkok. That's been there for a long time. And they got many of the good stuff in there. But let's go and see what's interesting in there. Jintana Market is very well known in this area for its incredible food scene, with a canteen that offers so many good food in this area that will keep you coming back for more, perhaps even up to 10 times or more, just to try out all the amazing restaurants. But that's not all. The market also have other selections of the products, including electronics, clothing, and abundance of fresh ingredients perfect for home cooking. So guys, I've just got stopped in the market, and it's not their fault, it's just me. I didn't realize that I have to get the documents submitted to them. They are the private market, they're not the public market. Alright, let's go to the next station. If you're planning to stay in Thailand for long term, maybe not that long, maybe 3 months, a month to 3 months, and you have to go to Donmuang Airport quite often for the flight. That's one condominium here. You can check out if they have room available to rent, because it's right next to the BTS station called Sayut, and I'm sure the price won't be too expensive, and it's not too far from all the markets and shopping mall, so that's quite nice there. Just in case you have lots of money and you want to buy your own bike, you don't want to rent it, you want to ride it throughout Thailand, and if you buy the first hand, it will start from 40,000 Thai baht to more than 100, depends on what you want. But that's the normal price of the motorcycle here. and that's another condominium available. So the number is there if you want to buy, and again that's right next to the BTS and close to Donmuang. That's 2.9 million baht, let's say 3 million baht. As I mentioned, this is not a really touristy area, so it's good if you want to stay somewhere out of the town, a lower price. And at this station you actually got everything. You got a market, you got a good condominium, which I believe can be quite cheap, whether you buy or you're gonna rent it. It's not far from Donmuang Airport, so that means you can fly out if you are a traveler, you want to fly around and come back to Thailand. This might be a place. And that's the next station where I'm going to. I'm in here in a small coffee shop that looks like England, but I don't have afternoon tea, sorry guys. I just have normal coffee here. Even if you are planning to travel to Donmuang Airport, maybe you have a time in Bangkok, maybe a few days, and you have early flight from Donmuang, you could just stay here. Nice and easy, so you don't have to be rushed in the morning, very close from here. That Best Western, quite convenient. Just across to the Lotus shopping mall. So at this station we will walk past where the monk come and learn their degree. It's the university called Puttha Vishalai, and that belongs to the University of Ratchapat Pratnakhon, which is one of the university in Thailand, and they just focus on the religions, well actually the Buddhism learning class and all the subjects here. But we're gonna go just the temple next to it, and that's it. I'm gonna go home for today. So if you go anywhere and you see the tree with the leaf like this, you know, got a bit of the tail at the end of the leaf, and it should look really round and nice with lots of leaf like this. That's what they believe. It's a tree that Buddha sit down underneath, and that's when he realized about Buddhism. It's called Ton Po. I've just got into the temple area and lots of pigeons here, and they're not afraid of me because Thai people who are Buddhism believe that if you kill anything within the temple area, that's really bad sin. It's like twice or triple sins that you will get. It's quite nice park here. I got both sides, this one and that. Whenever you enter into the temple area, the thing is, temple is where you can feel relaxed. Whenever I used to feel like too tired, I want to just rest my mind, I go into temple. I don't really go there to do the meditation or anything. I just go there, find a good place, lay down and sleep for an hour or 2 hours, and that's kind of recharge my soul. Let's see what's inside this temple. Why is it so special for Thai people? As I stepped into the temple, I was instantly greeted by the serene, peaceful park. This temple holds great importance as it was once the battleground between the government army of the People Party and the rebel army during 1932. Therefore, the temple was originally named as Democracy Temple or Wat Prachathipattai. The temple hall itself actually inspired by Wat Benjama Bopit as it was designed by the same architect.
and I couldn't help but be drawn to the shade of beautiful trees that surround the area. It was the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of the city. But what really caught my attention were the friendly pigeons that they add such a delight touch of the whole experience, making me feel like I was in a magic moment. So if you ever need break from the chaos, I highly recommend visiting a serene park like this one.
After I walk around this temple, I like the pigeons and the chickens. There's so many of them in this area. Hundreds. That's just part of it. And they're not afraid of people. I think they get used to it. Then this is next to the canal, which is really nice as well. Well, from my first episode of the BTS, Kukot is definitely something for you to do. Then the rest of them up to this station, not so much, because it's not really a tourist area. So with my honesty, the best thing for me today is just to be in this park in the temple. It's really nice and chill, and you can feel that calmness. You can sit down here, just relax for a few hours, and you love it. I hope I see more things or find more things for you to travel in the next vlog. So that's it for today. See you next time.
So that's it for today. I visited 5 BTS stations. I will continue my journey for the rest of BTS station and MRT, and I will see you again in the next one.